God, it's burning. I need to press pressure on it.
Why is there a bucket of diesel under there? So we bought this truck almost a year ago, okay? Now the truck is borderline dangerous. It's unable to be driven on the road because of some steering issues. The transmission leaks a gallon of fluid every time you park it, and it's just overall not the most ideal thing that you want to be driving. Like scale of 1 to dumb?
12.
That was a 12. Well, we can start off solid to get her going. So lower that down.
What?
Down, down, down.
So it's gonna crooked.
So one of the most dangerous things right off the bat is the track bar. The track bar bushings are absolutely gone. So 3 inches of play each way. Not good.
4 o'clock, get these pressed on and put in there.
So the bushings came out. They didn't even look bad. I think our problem was not even the bushings, it was the bolt. Like, look at this bolt.
We think that's what had the slop play in it?
I think this was loose. And this was part of the problem. I don't know if the bushings were even bad.
I guess.
Well, I mean, too late now. We already got them out.
Yeah.
And someone installed a plow on this truck, and the wiring is hazardous, to say the least. And there's a plow mount that's in the way of everything. And they put the sway bar upside down. So those are just a handful of things that we've seen on immediate teardown.
Is it like one of the things, the higher the grade goes up, the tougher it is?
Couldn't tell you.
The lower.
Like a 16 gauge or a 12 gauge is heavier than a 28 gauge.
I had me and this kid named Brian, we always had a thing. He's like, a 12 gauge is better than a 20 gauge. I'm like, it don't even make sense, dude. 20 gauge is way bigger, obviously.
20 higher number, bigger. So grade 8 track bar bolt, new one. We figured out though that the old bolt was the actual problem. The bushings weren't bad. It was bolt play in the bushings.
Hey, pal.
The bolt was too small, so whoever put this thing together had the wrong size bolt in for the track bar.
I generally think the gloves are gone.
All right, so anyways, the truck is... What's wrong with the truck?
Are they over there?
No, I don't see them. We finally figured out what we're doing with the Dodge. The Dodge here, pre-emission diesels for the win, because emission diesels suck. You know, we're moving on from them. We're out. Getting rid of all of them. Anyways, what we're doing, JB's been driving the Platinum. Company Rig's been driving the truck. The time has come to build him a one-of-one pre-emission Cummins. The Holy Grail. Not the Holy Grail. It ain't the Holy Grail. We're building him his own truck. Whoever was working on this truck last, okay, they put the wrong size track bar bolt in. Not even close to the right diameter, so there was a ton of slop in there. We actually thought the bushings were bad. It was actually the bolt. They put the sway bar upside down. So picture this thing coming like this, and it had the sway bar end links like in a terrible angle. It was wrecking the bushings. It actually snapped off this end link here, but we got a new one on there. So the old $5,000 diesel's about to... Where? He's still looking for his gloves, by the way. He is just out of control. Wow, it just came to you like that.
Just like that.
Okay, so yeah, we're just tying up a few things to get this safe. You know, safety's the number one concern here. The transmission is still bad. So what we did with the transmission, I'll tell you guys later. But now what we're dealing with is we got ourselves a new track bar bolt here. 9/16 3-inch deal here. If it's not the right grade, I'm not the one driving it. So
That's nice. That's nice. I need more tools.
More tools. We got enough tools out. Stacks.
Listen, I mean, I'd like to go not loud, but some 8-inch
Straight pipes.
stacks are back.
Stacks are not back. We're not putting a plow back on the truck, so ditch the plow mounts because it was just in the way. And then we got to go through and clear up some wiring on this situation. Whoever wired this in, I mean, there's just wires running freaking everywhere for the plow. Ooh, the upside down gun action.
Getting it, baby.
Hold on. We might be good.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, we're golden, brother. All right, we've been chasing wires for about 45 minutes. So we're figuring out what's going on with this plow harness. We're still thinking that this is a plow harness. At first, when we just pulled all this out, I started to panic and was like, oh my goodness, we just wrecked the headlight harness or something. From what we can gather, that is still a plow harness. It's connecting, you know, both lights together. We just pulled out a pigtail that was connected here to this to allow the harness to run over underneath of the thing here that was all zip tied in. So I think we're still okay. I was starting to panic like we just wrecked all the headlights and we had to rewire the whole front here, dude. Oh. Okay, cool. All right, so this is what we were dealing with on the other side. This is the pigtail adapter. So this is the normal part that would plug into the light. You know, that would just go straight in there. But this pigtail deal here now plugs into there, and allows your harness to be plugged in to run over to connect the two. So we got to cut these two wires. I think these are just running some wire taps. Yeah, there's just wire taps in here under this tape that look like this. So there's probably two of those under there that we got to take off. And then disconnect this and then just plug this blue connector back into the headlight bulb and we should be okay. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
A lot of wiring for a plow, man. That's crazy.
I'm starting to feel like, oh shit, man, I really fucked that one off.
Plow harness is now fully out. Everything should be back together. Hopefully the lights will work. Not a big wiring guy, but we tidied up a few things. We need to get a couple more battery terminal connections. We could run a new main crossover line to this, which this is, you forgot to put this back on. Yeah, that's power. Yeah, ooh, something's drawing right now. Like we got juice happening, sparking.
What are these?
We're just gonna hide these. Self tappers. Don't need to see those, brother. Do it. Yeah, she's all right. Little play.
In what?
The tie rod in. We'll allow, you know, we'll allow so much tolerance to be playing around. We'll fix that. Don't worry.
Tie rod? Yeah.
One of one. Where have you seen a red ram with a dented gold bed on American Forces, blown out tie rod ends? Thought they were good. Obviously, thought wrong. I think we're going to cut that video here. I think that's probably good for today. We're going to do something with the transmission coming up soon because JB, this is his rig, dude. One of one coming. For Josh, if you guys haven't caught on, he has been with me now since October full time. So it's about time he gets to build his own truck. This is the very, very foundation of what's going to go on with this thing. It is actually going to be a one of one. But for right now, we're just getting it, you know, drivable and usable and safe and operational because there's some situations with the old rig here. You want to do brushed or polished on the old rim? Polished. So polished rim. We keeping it red?
That's to be talked about.
To be talked about.
Yeah.
What about the gold bed? Are we going to make the gold bed go away or is the gold bed staying?
That's gonna stay. The only thing that goes is the dent.
The dent.
We gotta use a plunger. Plunge it out.
This dent. What else do you want to do right away? Like I'm talking immediate modifications. Tint. Murder. The whole, every window, just black.
Yeah, because
paint it.
I don't drive at night anyways.
We're painting the windows. Look at this. It's gonna be a journey.
This is one of one, boy.
The journey is real. One of one.
Easy on her. Oh yeah, we gotta take the steps off.
There ain't even a pad on that bar. It's just a bar. You just step on that and you slip off, bust your knee. The $5,000 Cummins finally has a real purpose. Been real confused with this truck. This truck's confusing.
Yeah, it has a lot.
But now, no more. We have an end goal. We have a journey in mind. It's decided, and we just gotta, you know, just navigate through the journey. And let me tell you, boys, we're already navigating. Today was some navigation done. All right, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button if you want to see the journey on the Cummins here for JB. This is his one of one truck. But yeah, as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. Wow. Oh, that's gross. That's sick.